Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, regardless from where you're calling from. Thank you so much for joining us for Lunch and Learn. I have had to do this recording because we had internet interruptions. And so I just, for the benefit of those who are not able to join us, and because we don't have a clear video to share, I'm just redoing this. But thank you so much for those who already joined earlier on. So I will just move quickly through what we are prepared today. This topic was inspired by quite a number of calls and requests that we are receiving from very many people who are saying we feel stuck in our work, we feel stuck in our relationships, we feel stuck in our spirituality and all that. And so as Majesty Training Associates who are on a mission to equip and resource you with personal development, business development, organizational development services, we felt like we could do something around our Lunch and Learn topics, because every month we share a topic, and this being September, this is our 9th topic. You can imagine in January we had overcoming fear, in February we had resilience, March was about emotional intelligence, April was public speaking, May was relationships, June was parenting, July was personal financial management, August was personal branding, and now September, we are talking about self-awareness. Actually, this is about self-awareness, because we believe that if you know yourself, there is a way how you can unstuck yourself from a situation that you find yourself in. So that's why we are doing this talk this month, and we run Lunch and Learn talks every last Thursday of the month. And if you've missed others, go to our YouTube channel, Majesty Training Associates. You'll be able to watch the rest. And there's this one of today, and next month we'll also have another topic. So when you look at this horse, sometimes you're like, really? How can this very big horse be stuck to this small chair that it could just swing in just 1 second, and the chair is off its neck? But when you look at this, sometimes we also are stuck because of our own thoughts, because of our own imaginations. And today morning I was reading a book by Randy Poch, which the title of the book is The Last Lecture, where I was talking about many times we are stuck because we think about what people are thinking about us, what is so thinking about us. And so we make our lives very difficult. And many times, sometimes the people are not even thinking about us at all. So he said, if we stopped thinking about what we think people are thinking about us, then we would be 33% more happier, 33% more productive, 33% more efficient in whatever we do. So sometimes we need to do the self-reflection and find out whether the stuckness that we find ourselves in is not caused by ourselves. And that's why we are doing this topic today, to just try to explore it through self-awareness. Self-awareness is critical. I like Jim Rohn's quote on the best gift you can give anyone is a personal development. But how do you develop if you do not know who you are? So self-awareness is critical, self-reflection is critical, self-discovery is critical. And today we'll just talk about the component of self-awareness and speaking to strengths, motivation, value add, ideal environment, areas of growth, quote in quotes, weakness, and then how we can be of help. So let us start with strength. Really, strength looks at what you are good at. What you're good at, it could be knowledge, technical knowledge on certain things, or experience that you've gained over time, or it could be attributes, positive attributes that really make you stick out, make you a great team player, make people attracted to you, or skills that you have acquired, communication skills, public speaking skills, and negotiation skills. There are quite a number of skills that you could actually have as part of your strength, or your God giftedness, which could be really talents that you're born. You could be a great singer, and you could use that to influence others, or even to make money out of a God-given talent that you have. So being able to understand your strength, how uniquely differently you are wired, and how you can use that strength to influence others or inspire others or to really get your way around here and there, because all these help you to shape the outcomes, shape the kind of results that you have. So it's critical that you understand your strengths. So maybe through observation, reflection, and all that, you get to know your strength, or asking people. And if you want to take it a notch further, you can actually also do an assessment. So assessment is critical and will help you do that. Because if you understand your strength and areas and your strength and grow those strengths, then you can increase your level of influence, your outcome, and really your general work productivity or how you show up. So strength is very important. Many times you go in an interview and ask you, what are your strengths? You've not thought about them, or you're not really invested in knowing. The other one is what motivates you, because all of us are motivated differently. So what motivates you? Because understanding what motivates you will really help you be able to appreciate what areas perhaps you need to work on, or also understand that this place that I find myself in, actually I cannot fit in because their motivations or what they believe in are totally different from what I personally believe in. Have examples here, A and B. I was asking earlier on. So who is A and who is B? Because one of it is my husband, another one is me. So I would like to hear in the comments, whom do you think is A and whom do you think is B? So A, being direct and a pioneer, is motivated by that. Power and authority to take risks and decisions, freedom from routine and mundane tasks, appreciation, praise, and recognition. That is for A. What about you? B, it's about popularity, it's about a friendly work environment or home environment, or what and other people being available to handle the task, for freedom from many rules and regulations. So if you're that kind of person and you are in a work environment which is so rigid, everything must be done to the dot, and you're not able to adjust, then perhaps that is not a place that you will be able to stay in. And ultimately, you also need to know what value you bring to the team, what value you bring to your workplace, what value you bring to the family, what value you bring to relationships, what value you bring to your career or to your businesses and all that. What value addition do you bring? So I just looked at some of my team members and I was looking at the values that they bring, and let me just see if I can share. There is one team member who is very reliable, steady, and loyal. Compliant to authority, good listener, and yeah, so that is the value that particular team member brings. Another one brings encouragement to that team, values relationships. So wherever we go, it's very easy to really establish relationships because of their giftedness and the value that they bring to that team. Also, you ask yourself, what value do I bring to that team? Because sometimes you're stuck because there's nothing you're adding anyway, or because you're stuck because you do not know that you're adding tremendous value to the organizations or to where you are. So if you are able to understand and determine what value you add, then you put some price on you and you will be able to you'll be able to unstuck yourself if you feel stuck, because you truly appreciate who you are. And then what work environment you thrive in? This is critical because then work in different places and different places have different cultures. So you also need to know which environment do I thrive in. There is this individual here that thrives in a practical environment, in environment where there are practical procedures, few conflicts and arguments, freedom from controls and details, a forum to express ideas. That's a environment that particular individual thrives in. So perhaps if you are going to work in a startup or in a place where there are no systems and processes in place, most likely not going to thrive, and maybe it's not even a place that you want to go to. Or if you find yourself there because you didn't know this before, then you might want to find your way out. Let's look at this other person. Knowing exactly what is expected of them. Many people really love this. Everybody wants to know what is the expectation for me for this role or for whatever I'm trying to do. Clearly defined goals and parameters. Ability to mix socially. A forum to openly express your ideas. Perhaps that is what motivates you. So if you find yourself in an environment which is not in sync or in line with this, then perhaps it's not an ideal work environment to be in. Philip, you're welcome. I'm just doing this recording because we got an internet interruption. So I'm just doing the recording for the sake of YouTube, but feel free to listen in. But I'm just wrapping and going quite fast about this because the session already ended. But thank you for joining all the same. Yeah, another person could be motivated by a competitive work environment with rewards. One of you did say you like an environment where you win. So if you are in an environment where there's nothing like winning, then perhaps that is not an ideal environment that you will thrive in. So understanding what motivates you, understanding your strength, understanding what ideal work environment you thrive in is critical for you to be unstuck in whatever place you find yourself in. So investing in doing that. And if you're applying for a job and you understand your work environment, don't apply to opportunities in those areas where you truly know you'll not thrive. Or if you're in position of leadership authority and you change the environment, then well and good, change the environment so that it suits the kind of things that motivate you. So yeah, so ideal environment is important. And then the last one is really talking about your areas of growth. What in quotes your weakness, because all of us have flaws and all that, but we are in the business of trying to grow ourselves so that we can be better and improve. So I like the Johari window. It kind of explains the ability to understand yourself. So here, when we have here the arena, it says this is where there's open communication because you know yourself and other people also know you. They see you in the same light, so that is great. But sometimes people know things, see things about you, but you do not know about it. So perhaps that's an area you need to grow in, and you can find this through feedback and all that, so that you're able to address those blind areas that you may not know. And there are some things, generally, sometimes you just want to hide things. So you know things about yourself, but people do not know about them. Yeah, because you're trying to hide. Yeah. So, but really, if you want to live a life that is not stuck, is try to minimize these areas and really try to be as open as possible, so that you are not the one actually causing other people to be stuck. Then there is the unknown. And so the unknown through experience, through reflection, or through doing assessment, can actually also know those areas of growth. Like I said, we do these assessments and we can actually help you find those areas that the areas of growth that you may not be aware of. Yeah, and so this is how we can help you. Yes, we have done this talk. Like I said at the beginning, we received so many requests about I'm feeling stuck in my current workplace. I'm feeling stuck in the relationship. I'm not feeling stuck in my faith. I'm doubting here and there. But then the question was, do you understand who you are? Because sometimes you're stuck because you do not understand who you are. So fully understanding who you are would really help you to become a better person and be able to help yourself become unstuck. So how we can help is help you do an assessment. And in this next slide, we have an opportunity for you to book an assessment so that we can do it for you and help you understand who you are, what your strengths are, what motivates you, the value you add to the team, and the areas of growth, what you could do differently to become a better person. And yeah, and if you like this talk today, feel free to give us a Google rating, go to Google, rate us, and also leave a comment, because then people will get to know what we do in Majesty Training Associates. We normally run a lunch and learn every last Thursday of the month. So if you've missed the previous ones, go to our YouTube channel. You should be able to find the previous talks there. But for today, we will also be putting this particular recording there, so that anyone who missed can always find this talk there, as it's really about helping others figure out who they are so that they can become better people and they can be less stuck. So thank you so much. It has been a great pleasure to share this talk and conversation with you. We hope this has been helpful, and yeah, feel free to get in touch with us should you want any particular help. Thank you, Philip and James. Like I said, I'm just redoing this recording. It already ended, but I was doing it because we got an internet interruption. So with those few remarks, I just want to say thank you and see you in the next Lunch and Learn in October. Bye-bye.